new developments. Senior former pastor of the Father's House Church will be facing charges against sexual assault of a minor. Now, this has come to light after we found out today that the Father's House Church, where he was a member of, will be filing an FIR today, finally, after more than a month, we are told. Now, the CWC, that is the Child Welfare Committee, is also handling it with them, including the Dimapur police as well. The DCP, along with many other police officials, are taking up the case right now. Now, the FIR will be filed at Chumukedima Police Station. Right now, we are here at the District Child Protection Office in Chumukedima, where they, along with the senior pastors, the other pastors of the Father's House Church, will be filing an FIR at the Chumukedima Police Station. Now, new revelations are being unearthed right now because of this one incident that has blown up in the state of Nagaland involving former senior pastor Robert Kikon. Now, it seems, according to reliable sources, it's just not one victim, but multiple victims, underage minors. Now, under the POCSO Act, whoever was aware of these offenses against these children, these minors that is below the age of 18, will be also prosecuted if they had not complained or filed a formal report with the police. Now, how long did it take for this to come out? We were told that on September 19 itself, the complaint was made this year by that one victim. And the church has said that they do not, the reason why they delayed, they wanted to solve it among themselves and also protect the identity of the child. Now, right now, as said earlier, according to sources, there are many other victims that are coming forward as well. Many allegations are coming forward. We do not know the facts right now, but these are just allegations. And just as this case has come to light, we hope that these other cases also will be taken up seriously and FIRs filed against whoever is guilty of these crimes. Now, we have also been told that since the FIR will be filed at the Chumukedima Police Station, we will be going there, we will be heading there and try to meet with the DCPO as well as the church members, the Father's House church members, especially the senior pastors, who could actually face prosecution because of the delay in filing the report. Now, these are all just speculations right now, but we will try to speak to everybody concerned in this case. Now, viewers, as mentioned earlier, we are here at the Chumukedima Police Station, where it has been confirmed that an FIR has been registered by Father's House Church and their lawyers. Now, CWC, the Child Welfare Committee, also spoke to a section of the media here at the Chumukedima Police Station, where they inform one big shocking thing is that there is just not one victim, but many victims. Now, several victims have come forward, and now the CWC has handed all the case to the police. Now, viewers, just want to make one thing clear is that the Father's House Church has filed an FIR just for one victim, and the rest have come up, and the CWC has found out that there's more than one victim. Could be 5 or could be 6 victims. And these are all minors. And if not minors, the crime, the offense committed by Robert Kikon might have been when they were minors. This is what we have been told. And now these complaints have come in, and never know how many more will come out of this can. A can full of worms has been opened up, and the truth has been unearthing slowly. And another information we have received is that the offense could be molestation, could be sexual assault, but then there is also report of rape as well to minors. Now, under different sections of the IPC, but now the BNS, that is what it has changed to, the IPC. So under that also different sections have been registered against the perpetrator Robert Kikon. Now the big question here that we want to pose is, where is Robert Kikon? Is he on the run? And now that an FIR is filed, he's more or less like a fugitive right now, and the police will be conducting their investigation now and locating Robert Kikon. We don't know exactly where he is, whether he is still in the state. There are sources telling us that he is out of the country right now, but then that has not been confirmed till now. Now, This is a developing story. How many more victims are there, if there are? Are there any more victims? And another big question is, where are the civil society organizations? Where is the NBCC? Where is the Naga Mothers Association? And again, also, where is the NSF? Naga Students Federation. These are all students, young students, and some we have heard are also maybe teenagers, 13, 14, 15 or 16. But at the end of the day, they're all minors. Where are all these CSOs? Are they only going to come and speak up or write press releases only when it comes to policy making, which is the job of the government? And when it comes to this social injustice that has been committed to the innocent young minors in the state, why is there no hue and cry about it? And is this because this is one of a church member, because it is a senior pastor of a very big church? Is this because they're shut because of this? Now, these are all questions. Where are they? And we all have to ask these questions. The society also needs to start thinking as a right thinking citizen of this place. Are we going in the right direction? Are we looking up to people like this? Are we being fooled by people, by persons as such? Are we believing in the wrong persons right now? Now, these are all questions, and like I said earlier, this case has opened up a can of worms. Many allegations are coming in now. Many stories are doing the rounds on social media, and this is just the tip of the iceberg now. Now, we're hoping that the children, the minors, whoever they are and who cannot speak up right now as well, that they have the courage, and then their family also understands that they should push for justice for their loved one. But then we would also like to assure the victims that we stand with you, and also that we will make sure that justice is brought for such heinous crime and acts committed by Robert Kekon, the former pastor, senior pastor of Father's House Church. And now the police has taken over the investigation. The church has also assured of their help that they will give to the police, but also they have also explained as to why it took so long registering the FIR. That is all for today. Esther here with camera person Moa for Nagaland News Network.